is Sarah. I am an adult on the autism spectrum, and I am in major burnout. That's definitely true. This is definitely going to be like an unmasked, obviously unedited because it's live. Let's see, I'm still just familiarizing myself with everything on. Let me try to turn chat on. Live chat. There we go. Okay. That should be good. This is also sort of to help me get used to streaming. I want to do it more when I'm out of this burnout, which we will talk about burnout. That's one big thing. That and another thing we'll talk about. But just wanted to say hello. Oh, I should say hello to everybody, shouldn't I? How do I get live chat? Okay. Regina Layfield. I hope I said that right. Hello. If you're still here, I don't know if you are, but hello. Let's see. Scott R. Hello. I am on here today to talk about burnout. I'm not going to be very energetic today. I'm just letting you know, and it won't be a very long stream because, well, I'm burnt out, so I'm a little tired, you know, and where to even start? Burnout can happen to autistic people when they just don't stop and rest, and they go for too long, or you don't allow yourself the accommodations you need. That can lead to burnout, and for me it's sort of a combination of special interest. Yeah, I love to, I should read it out loud, shouldn't I? I love hearing about and watching other people's special interests, if that's what you meant. Hello again, Regina. Hi. I'm so glad to see you. I don't recognize your name. I'm sorry if I should. But I have a crochet project here just in case we need to step things up a bit, you know, because I do, oh, I forgot to, anyone who's new here to my channel, I do crochet. This is, the main part of the channel is crochet, but I do also cover, autistic topics and things like that when they fit with my life. Hard to avoid with kids. I'm excited to have kids, but I'm nervous about balancing that. Well, it's good that you are aware of that now, because I didn't have a diagnosis until after I was married with kids, and neither of my kids are on the spectrum, but I found out through my own. A lot of people find out from their kids getting diagnosed. That's not my case. I got diagnosed on my own. But both crocheted brings back good memories. Oh yes, Scott. I love both my grandmothers crochet. My grandma and my nana, I should say. And they just inspired me to crochet along with people online. And you know, I first picked up a crochet hook when I was like 16. But then didn't really pick it back up until I was 26, so about 10 years in between. And by then I'd lost a lot of the knowledge that I was taught. So, but, yeah, so I should have written a script or something for this. Oh, I want to show you guys something real quick if you'll let me, since we're talking about special interests and stuff. Look! Oh my goodness. He's not done yet. He needs arms and a tail. His head's a little iffy, but it's on there. It's nice and stiff. It's not wobbly. This is a Miss C Some Bunny, and I'm very excited. This is my first one. I put a little nose on there, a little pink nose. I thought that fit. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. I was so excited about making my first Some Bunny. That is really nice. And I'm also currently working on a bit of a top. It's going to be really basic, 2 panels, each the same, and then I'm just going to stitch them up at certain points to make a shirt. And it's really, let me show you, really loose. This is the Lucky Brand bamboo yarn. So I'm just doing 2 rows of double crochet down there, then a row of windows, and then 2 rows of double crochet back and forth. And the windows are double crochet 1, chain 1, skip a stitch, just in case. But yeah, okay, let's talk more about burnout. I think I've been in burnout for a while, um, but I am working my way out of it though. I'm very fortunate that Mr. Spectrum uh, has a job that allows him to be off in the summer. So he is home, you know, with the kids right now, and that's why I'm able to do this. And I lost my train of thought. I'm burnt out, guys. Really burnt out. But I wish I could provide more of an educational aspect to this channel, but it's not really what, I haven't been watching the chat. It's not really what I am wanting to do. Okay, I didn't miss anything good. I just don't feel comfortable yet with providing educational content because on autism, because I'm not well versed in everything. All I can do is speak to my experience, which is what today is. So let's see, I have been experiencing less interest in my special interests, fatigue and insomnia, and just getting angry and sensitive. It builds up and it builds up, and I'm quicker to anger and aggravate when I'm in a setting that's sensory wise no good. But those watching the replay can maybe speed this up a little bit and you'll have a better time watching it, because I talk a little bit slow when I'm thinking. But I'm so glad you guys are here. Special interests should be energizing you. Yeah, I know. And I'm trying to, one of the things I'm doing is I'm trying to do them anyway in small bursts, like my crocheting, you know, and crochet a little bit here and there, crochet a leg for a bunny or something, you know, just, so if you can hear the fan, let me know. But yeah, I've been trying to just sort of get it done though, because I know that I'll be able to. My dog gave me a kiss this morning, asking me what I snapped at her. Yeah, things like that can happen. It happens with my kids, you know, they may come over for water or something, but they come over in a certain manner that, and I may go, come on guys, what do you know, like, I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's easy to snap when you're already so overwhelmed by just your environment. And that alone, you know, it's so much. It can be, I've been going to quieter places. Since it's the summer, we're going out a lot, but we gotta choose where we go. We can't go to like the mall at a busy time, for instance, or you know, like we like Bass Pro Shops. Can't go there during certain hours. It gets really packed and loud. And just during burnout, I've noticed that these things are harder. I have heard the term regression in adults with autism that happens during burnout. I don't know enough about it to really educate you guys, but I encourage you to look that up if you're on the spectrum or considering that you're on the spectrum. Look into regression, because it does happen for some during burnout, and it's sort of like a loss of skill, if I have that right. Loss of interest and loss of skill. It's quite literally a bit of a regression. It's seen in infants and toddlers, but it is now being recognized. Sorry, there's a fly in here. Now being recognized in adults, which is very interesting. Yeah. And, I'm going to crochet a little bit. How about that? I'm going to crochet a little bit. I'll probably be on for about 30 minutes and then jump off. But yeah, the burnout has been going on maybe about 2 or 3 months. It's been, no, I can't talk in crochet right now. Let me finish this stitch. And I can't talk in crochet right now. I don't have the brain power, the brain energy. But yeah, for about 2 or 3 months now, I've been experiencing this burnout. I think leading up to the summer is a tough time for me with the kids, so they get a little rambunctious. And so I think that's what led to my burnout. But, you know, I'll get through it. This is a normal thing for people on the spectrum. I mean, not, it shouldn't be normalized, but it happens, is what I mean. And, you know, there's several ways to combat it. There's great creators out there who have lots of tips, and I'll give you guys some names in case you want more educational content than what I can give you. There's people like Orion Kelly. I believe her name is Mom on the Spectrum Taylor. She's great. Claire from Woodshed Theory, if you are also into the crafting. I believe my past big burnouts facilitated some relationship erosion in my life, so burnout scares me still. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you love Claire. Yeah, I love Claire, too. My porch coffee mug is in the kitchen, needs to be cleaned. But, yeah, Taylor's also really, I love Taylor. She's a gem. They're all gems. They really made me feel comfortable coming onto YouTube. And I don't know if I've told them that. I don't think they'll see this, but if they do, they really were the ones that inspired me to come onto YouTube, because, you know, they showed that YouTube did need more autistic creators, and there was space for me on here. So why not? Why not jump on? You know, it's been great having you guys to talk to, and I really appreciate the whole YouTube community too. Oh wow, it has been, even though I've been going through burnout, this burnout's been a little bit different because I've been able to, hi! Is that Miss C is here? Oh, well, sorry, I'm still getting used to the chat. For some reason it's not popped up on my page. I have to pull it up every time. Well, hello. I forget what I was talking about. My train of thought is just so everywhere today, guys. Little energy. Yeah, this live is not gonna be my best one, that's for sure. But that's okay, because we all do our best, and that's what matters, right? That's what matters to the Lord, is that we do our best and bring glory to Him, too. So, but yeah. Oh wait, is this so? Lives are fun. Yes, lives are fun. I notice, and I feel like I've heard Claire talk about this, Claire from Woodshed Theory on her channel, but like, I think she has the same thing where, and Claire, correct me if I'm wrong if you see this, please, but I believe she goes through a bit of anxiety before her lives, and then during the live feels fine. That's how I am. For me, it's still happy to be here. That's awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. But yeah, so lost my train of thought, but I'll get it back, don't worry. It's gone. Well, yeah, we'll get better. I'll get better. And oh yes, I remember now. Lives are very fun in the moment, but leading up to them, the anxiety can be pretty high. I scheduled this one yesterday, so I wasn't sure how many people would come, but it seems like about the same amount of people as my first live are here, so that's awesome. Hello to all of you who are not in chat and just lurking. That's perfectly alright. I lurk all the time on different lives, so yeah, there's that period of anxiety before the live, but then like as soon as you hit the go live button, I don't know, maybe I don't know what it is, but something kicks in that you just feel okay in the moment. Yeah, take your time, no problem. And drive safe if you are driving. If you're not, then that's good that you're not driving and on the phone. But anyhow, yeah, so I've noticed that, and I've seen a lot of creators too will limit themselves to like an hour at most, because after that they start to not like it as much, or it starts to bring up the anxiety. So that's sort of what I'm going to implement. It's like 30-minute and 1 hour lives, because that's about what I'm thinking I can handle. Like today will be 30 minutes because that's about what I can handle today. You can hear the kids, maybe they're playing over there. But, yeah, and I guess that anxiety for lives is a bit heightened during burnout. But I really just wanted to come on here and talk about the burnout because, well, you guys are here to see me. So I thought it would be wise. Oh, oh, yes, you are. Okay, you really are Miss C. I'm using. Okay, that's awesome. I don't. Did you see the sun bunny that I'm making? I showed it earlier. I'll show it again if you haven't seen it. But just thinking real quick. Sorry. I have to remember that little moments of silence are okay. There's that like desire to fill every space. Don't post because of burnouts. Yeah, that's many YouTubers don't post because of burnouts. Yeah, that's sort of why I've been in the back seat, not really doing much on my channel the past like week or two. Is because I've just been trying to get out of the burnout. But then the giveaway thing, I gotta talk about that. There were issues with it. Only 2 people were able to actually like do the giveaway, comment for the giveaway. I'll address that question in just 1 second. That's a good question. That's a really good question. But I just want to talk about the giveaway real quick. So, I had people tell me that, and I think some people were able to get into the replay, but I know I had people that couldn't even get into the replay, like some people that couldn't make it, but for some reason the replay wasn't working for them. And I'm just really frustrated by this, and I think that the best thing to do would be to just try again at a different time, maybe when I have more subscribers. It's just that only 2 people were able to. It just doesn't work out, because if not everybody was able to get in, then I don't see how that's fair. And so I'm gonna figure that out, and then do it again. So I'm sorry to those 2 that did actually comment for the giveaway, but I hope you stick around for when it does happen. The prize will be much better than this one was, but I just wanted to talk about that because I hadn't talked about it and I sort of neglected it, which wasn't very nice of me. So, but it's okay. We're all alright. So there's that. But yes, your question was, let me check it real quick. Just want to make sure now that you know you're autistic, do you think you've had lots of burnouts throughout your life? Yeah, definitely. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and the thing is when you go undiagnosed for as long as I did, and there are people that, go undiagnosed longer than I did, but I couldn't recognize when I was in a burnout. All I knew was that something was wrong right now, and I don't know what it is. That was sort of how burnouts felt to me. And they seem to be like a part of my life because they happen so frequently. I'd get home from school, for instance, and just go straight to my room and just listen to music and do nothing except maybe draw if I had the energy. But yeah, I was just so drained by the end of the day and constantly burnt out, and I think that's a problem with going undiagnosed, and why early intervention can be so important is because then there's a lot more struggle when you don't know what's going on. You think something's wrong, but you can't quite tell. Nobody around you believes you, maybe, or maybe you don't even believe yourself, because that happened to me. You don't believe even what you think might be happening, and that's why I think it's best, if it's possible, to go to a specialist if you can. I know it's not within everybody's financial means. Normally it wouldn't have been in mine, but I got fortunate with insurance. But sorry about them. Oh, what time are we at? We're at 20 minutes. All right. Well, burnout affects people, you know, neurotypicals too. It happens a lot for people who work a lot. They experience burnout. Autistic burnout's a little bit different because of the autistic element there, but gotta go, almost home, see you soon. Yeah, there's that element there that adds a bit of difference to a neurotypical burnout versus an autistic burnout. And there's also the heightened sensory issues during burnout, at least for me. People are, you know, everybody's different. Are even autistic brains are very different from each other. So, that's a very cool fact, by the way. But like when you I'm not gonna say this in a beautiful way, but in neuroimaging of an autistic person's brain, they see differences in structure, not only from neurotypical to neurodivergent, but within the autistic community, they see even a difference between autistic brains, which I found very fascinating. Which shows how our symptoms can just be vastly, all over the place. It can be different for each person, you know. So that is that. And I should have wrote down, you know what I do for my videos is I keep a little list of topics next to me off frame, and I should do that for these lives, because I start to run out of things to talk about. More of a regulation recovery issue, not just fatigue. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, that's very true. Thank you. And, sorry I'm not very energetic, guys, but like I said, the main purpose of this stream was just to address burnout, and also to address the giveaway thing. But I think you might be able to see from just watching me that I'm pretty low energy right now. So that might help you see a visual of what burnout might look like in other people. But I really do enjoy my time with you guys, though, and I also enjoy being in other people's lives. It's such a fun community, and I know there's things here and there, but you have to figure out on your own self-care routine and go-tos. Yeah, I would definitely second that. You can watch videos of, like, you know, these tips and all that stuff, but ultimately what I have found is just what I think works usually will work. You gotta figure it out on your own. It's not easy to it's not an easy thing to do. But I might dip out a little early, guys. I'm feeling my brain fog is pretty bad. But this was very fun. I'm so glad that you guys were here. I can't believe that people actually, like, you know, just come to say hi and hello to all of you. So I'm so bad at saying goodbye or outros. You'll see it in my videos. I'm like, I don't know quite what to say. I trail off. I make it very long. I'm the same way in person. If you ever meet me, I'm not good at goodbyes. Not because I don't like them, it's just that I don't know, they feel awkward. I don't know what to do in a goodbye, so I'm gonna say thanks everybody for coming. Sorry this was a little short, but I hope you understand. I love you all, and thank you so much for coming. And I gotta figure out, okay, it's over there. Yeah, I just had to figure out how to end this, because again, still learning. But love you guys.